and the last thing I think is really important is, what does success mean to you?
Mhm.
Because success is like the word good. It's very ambiguous, and it's only defined by the person that's saying it. So for some people, success is a New York Times bestseller, and they only need to do it once and they're good. That's success for them. They reached it. They're great. But for other people, it's just basically seeing it in print, bound, and you can publish it on Amazon. That's success for them. What's success for you? That's things that will help alleviate a lot of frustration. When you know that this is how I define my success, and not let it be defined by other people or what you see on TV or what someone else is doing. What is success for you? That would alleviate that. It took me way too long to learn that. I thought I had to have a bestseller for success. I thought I had to be a full-time writer, which I'm not at this point in my life. But I've had to reevaluate that. As I got older, I had to redefine what success meant for me in my writing. And so if you're just starting out, have a good grasp of what success means for you. Um, I realized about halfway through my writing career that I like having a set paycheck. I like knowing how much money is coming into my house a week.
It takes a
And so, so for me, being a full-time writer where that is kind of nebulous and not a guaranteed paycheck, um, was actually not for me. I have to have a full-time job because I need to know how much money I'm going to have in the bank every Friday. And so for Nicole, success is not being a full-time writer. So that track wasn't for me. And so that's not how I define success. And so I feel as though if I had known at the beginning of my journey, here's what success will mean for me, and not have that gauge be based on what society thinks, or what other people think a writer is success is for a writer, I would have eased some frustrations along my path. And so that's my advice. Know what success means to you. Read often and read everything. Write often, and write everything, even if you don't think it makes any sense, or even though you think, oh, this is not working out, write it anyway. There have been many times that I have started a piece, didn't finish it, shoved it in a drawer. 10 years later, 2 months later, I go, oh, I know what that story needs now. And I pull it back out and we just pick it up and we keep going. Because sometimes your subconscious mind will work on that story for you. And then write often, read often, know what success means to you, and know your audience. If you're going to send things out for publication, know who you're sending it to and know what they already publish, so that you're not trying to send squares to people who want circles.
Well, this has been fun, and you and I could keep doing this all day because we're talking about things we enjoy.
Right.
And so it's been fun to hear about your passion and your spark for writing and your career journey. One of the things I hope youth workers and educators take away from our chat is what you said about success,
Mm-hmm.
uh, because that's also going to be evaluated. It's not just for writing, it's for anything, and it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be redefined. Right now, for me, not doing as many trainings in 2020 because of the way things are, um, YouTube is a way that I can put out strategies and put out
Mm-hmm.
inspiration and put out activities. And I'm like, if this conversation, for example, motivates one person or gives them the inspiration or that shot in
Mm-hmm.
the arm that's like, oh, I can do this. She did this. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's a success for me. If it just helps one other person to get clear on their spark, their passion, and success. So thank you for joining, making time for this. Um, if you guys have questions, put it in the comments. Please
Mm-hmm.
share this with others. As we just said, sharing it with others, youth workers, educators, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
We're helping each other make a difference. And right now, we all need a little bit of inspiration, and we definitely all need to figure out success. So,
Absolutely.
thank
Thank you for having me.